What have the mad geniuses at AMG, the performance division of Mercedes-Benz, been up to? It's this, the AMG GLE 63S. More than 600 horsepower from a twin turbocharged 4-liter engine, acceleration figures usually associated with Lamborghini and McLaren, yet it's a two-row SUV. Oh, by the way, it's got a track mode. Let's go for a ride today on Family Wheels. And as we do a walk around of the AMG GLE 63S, a thank you for your support. Like, comment, subscribe, heck, even watch one of those 15-second ads. It all helps support Family Wheels. AMG styling has always signaled its high performance and exclusivity, a strategy that has ramped up in recent years with the use of a massive grille filled with vertical elements surrounding an enlarged three-pointed star. It isn't to everyone's taste, but no bold statement is. And this one's kind of cool because it's a callback to Mercedes' racing glory. In 1952, the 300 SL finished first and second in one of the most difficult and dangerous road races ever, the Carrera Panamericana in Mexico. Carl Kling and Hans Klenk finished first despite having to replace the windshield after the car hit a vulture. The other major styling cue that this is an exclusive purchase is the coupe silhouette. The only GLE models with this look are in AMG specification. Now, the GLE SUV line, with its more practical square back section, is available with the same 603 horsepower setup as the 63S coupe. The twin-turbo V8 is a work of art under the hood of this vehicle. And unfortunately, it was reported first by Jalopnik and then a Reddit post, and then Forbes caught up with this and got its own sources, that for 2022, there'll be almost no Mercedes-Benz V8s available in the North American market. It's the worldwide chip shortage in the automotive sector that is causing it. And that likely means that this vehicle, this very vehicle in the Mercedes media fleet, will probably fetch quite a price when it goes on sale. And when you want power, or you need power, we're going up a steep hill in Vancouver here, you have it in abundance. I think this SUV, as long as you kept the exhaust in what they call balanced mode, that is the quieter of the two exhaust modes, would be fine for a long trip. You just get that nice thrum as you head down the road. My late mother bought a 1968 Dodge Charger with a 440 V8, and that thing could make all kinds of wonderful American V8 noise when you wanted it to, but was just tremendous for cruising long trips. We're talking about 1,000-kilometer trips over the Rocky Mountains, and I'd certainly undertake one of those in this vehicle. There is a hybrid system. It is pretty mild. It can add up to 21 horsepower, but does not increase the total amount of horsepower available. Its use is to smooth things out, and that is pulling away from a stop, for instance, when the engine is off in stop-start mode. It helps out with the shifting. And this SUV coupe wants to play with the supercars on track day with a race mode that dials up everything that can be tweaked, but with a warning that it's not for use on public roads. Let's take an on-ramp and see how the AMG handles. Really surprisingly well, considering the height of the vehicle and the weight. But tires are a big part of handling. I'm not saying it's all tires on this car. It's got a very sophisticated suspension, but the front tires are 285 width and the rear tires 325s. The idea of AMG is performance. That means you're going to get stiffer springing even in the comfort setting, and that's kind of what we're experiencing here on my local neighborhood bumpy road. No surprise though. If you want a softer riding SUV from Mercedes, then just get the regular one. Save a bunch of money. Mercedes has my favorite driver interface, the MBUX system. It can be operated as a touchscreen or from a trackpad with haptic feedback that keeps your gestures from straying, or voice commands, or even from tiny trackpads on either side of the steering wheel. It's also among the best-looking digital displays. The luxury car audio wars continue, with Germany's Burmester outfitting the Mercedes-AMG. Bass lovers will say it slaps. There's wireless charging, of course, and another sign of advancing technology, all the USB ports are Type-C. The excellent Mercedes seat adjustment system is there, of course, as is accent lighting, and there's an air freshener, which, thankfully, can be turned off. The rear seats get full climate controls, and everyone can enjoy the notably smooth operating panoramic moonroof. Our GLE 63S seems to hold out the promise of the best of both worlds. Supercar horsepower, and yet it's a two-row SUV, albeit with a coupe roofline, and so it can carry the family and your family goods. So let's load it up with our standard cargo of 3 bags of groceries, a backpack, and a stroller. Good news, our standardized cargo is no problem for this vehicle. Remember, it is built on the Mercedes-Benz E-Class platform. Another nice touch, by the way, there is a spare tire underneath this cover. And again, because we're on an E-Class platform, there's really quite a good amount of room for the passenger in front of the child seat in the rear. Got at least 2 or more inches for my knees. Everything's nice and comfortable up front. And a hat tip to Mercedes-Benz for something that doesn't often get noticed with vehicles of any kind, and that is the ability for the door to stay open on a steep slope. We're here in my driveway, and it's pretty sharp slope down, and the Mercedes door is holding open quite nicely, thank you. That's our look at the 2021 Mercedes-AMG E63S, a sexy beast if ever there was one. All that horsepower, yet you can carry your family and your stuff in it. But what do you think? Leave a comment, give us a like. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for watching. I'm Richard Detman. I'll see you next time on Family Wheels.